Hello, everybody. I'm here to talk about freaking tattoos. I really want two of them. I want one on my left arm that says my mom's name in Chinese characters, and I want one on my right forearm, actually, both on my forearms, so you guys know where that is, I'm assuming. And I want my dad's Chinese name in the Chinese characters. Both of their names in Chinese characters. But I'm scared as crap that one, it'll hurt a lot. Cause I've never had a tattoo. But if you guys have, let me know what it felt like if you could actually describe it. I've asked many people that I've seen with tattoos, what did that feel like? And some would say, oh, it feels like 1,000 bees stinging you. And I'm like, that's not pleasant. But I mean, I guess it's gonna last a long time, so why not have it, right? That's why I want the tattoos on my forearm. Left arm for my mom because it reminds me of how close she is to my heart. And just, you know, when you put your left forearm up to your chest, it's closer to your heart. So that's why I want it there. And of course, I love my mom a lot, and I can't stand the idea that one day my parents are just gonna, you know, be deceased and not here anymore. And I really feel the same about my dad. I mean, he's not even here in the US right now. He's in China doing his own business. He's trying to make some money and to support us, but right now it's the other way around. We're supporting him in his business. And so every time I want to look at my forearms, I want to be reminded of my parents, because come on, we only live once. And no, I'm not gonna say YOLO because I hate that shit, but we only live once, or as my boyfriend Jeeg says, we only die once. Yodo. It's so funny. I'm gonna start saying that, Yodo. Like the little guy from Star Wars. Or is that his name, Yodo? I don't remember. The little green thing. But I want to look at my arms, my forearms, and remember my parents and how they've raised me to be who I am. And of course, their support and their love is going to be all on my body. And that has a lot of meaning to me. Of course, I've been thinking about this for a very long time, about the tattoos. And so if you want a tattoo, I suggest you think about it for a very long time. Because, you know, it can't be like, oh, I'm 18 or I'm 16 and I'm going to go get a tattoo of my own name on my breast. Yes, I knew a girl who like just tattooed her name on her own breast, like the top of it. And I'm just like, And I knew a girl who put a tattoo of the name of her boyfriend down there, you know what I'm saying? And they broke up. So you have to be very wise, and you have to think for a long time what kind of a tattoo you want. And tattoos, to me, I see them as art and meaningful little reminders, you know. It's not like, oh, you're just trying to look cool because you have a tattoo or something. Maybe sometimes that's what younger people do, or maybe even older people do. They think that, oh, I like that image and I really want it on me. And they do that, which is okay, but I really suggest that you think about it for a very long time first. It's really important to think about anything before you make a move, you know. You really got to think about it, and you really got to want it, and it has to have like great meaning. But that's just me. That's the good side of how I see tattoos. The bad side is that my parents won't approve of it. They think that, oh, just because you have a tattoo, you're a bad person. And I know where they're coming from, because they're like from a very old generation where bad guys were the ones who had tattoos because they wanted to be seen as different and they wanted respect. And, you know, they got tatted up and stuff. But that doesn't mean that they were bad. You know, it's not like their person was bad. It's just maybe the things they did were bad. I mean, we all make little mistakes or do things that are bad, but that doesn't mean we're bad people, right? And no matter how we look, or what race we are, or what gender we are, or what we have on our bodies, that doesn't mean that we're bad people. You are not a bad person, no matter what you have on your body, or how many piercings you have, or what color your skin is. It really doesn't matter. And your gender. If you're a transgender person, it doesn't matter. So a lot of people just flipped out back then, you know. Oh my god, tattoos is so taboo. Why do you have that shit on your skin? Like, now you're not pure and beautiful anymore. So not true. I disagree. But that's how my parents would see it, and maybe your parents wouldn't approve of it either. But then again, I'm of age, I'm 20, it's my own body, I can do whatever the heck I want with it. But of course I'm not just gonna throw myself onto the streets and get a tattoo, because I gotta think about it a little bit more. And another bad thing is that my my thought is just, how am I going to get a job? I mean, so many people who do have tattoos have jobs. Of course they do. My teachers in high school all had tattoos. It could be tiny ones or their whole arm was tatted up. And I mean, I've never seen a doctor who had tattoos or a lawyer, because what would that make the system think? You know, the healthcare system or the law system, like, what would they think? And that's what sucks, is that if you want a tattoo, you gotta make sure that the job that you want will be okay with it. Some jobs are just like, no, that's a no-no. You gotta have a tattoo somewhere that nobody can ever see or even know about. And it's like, damn, it really matters in those really high prestiged jobs. And it's like, if I was just a caregiver or a sociologist who just was a social worker and did all that stuff, worked at McDonald's or something, or Kmart, Target, all of those labor kinds of jobs, then, oh, okay, it's cool that I have a tattoo. And that's how it is in this real world. And that really sucks. But I want it to change. And tattoos is a great way to show the change. And like some sort of rebellion. Not like, oh, you're gonna burn the hospital if they don't let you have a tattoo. No, but I want people to see that I can be a good person, even though I have my parents' names on my forearm. With no matter what kind of a job that I have, they'll like me for who I am and my experience and my knowledge, not because of my tattoo. Now, if a job that you really want is not going to accept you because you have a tattoo or because you have piercings or because you're a certain skin color, then that's their loss. And that just shows what kind of a terrible company or business or system that they are, or institution that they are. And that means you shouldn't even be there because you're too good. So if you're like me who wants a tattoo and you're afraid that institutions are gonna like neglect you and push you away just because of your tattoo, or not even just a tattoo but anything, then that is a sign for you that you should not be there. And that means they are losing something great. And if you go somewhere else and they accept you, then you're going to make that place even better. And we can change the way that the law and the healthcare systems think about tattoos by having tattoos. And we work there, and they'll be like, hey, they're not so bad anyways. I mean, they're actually really good doctors and really good lawyers, so their tattoos don't matter. I mean, that's how we changed the whole being gay stuff. Like, people were so homophobic. And how do you think we changed that? By being gay. Not like you guys personally, but there are people who were gay back then, and they still are most likely. And they were hiding in the closet, as the saying goes. And they were really afraid to show people who they are because on the inside they were different. And if you think about it, anything could be different. The way you like to eat ice cream with a fork could be different, and you're scared to show that. You know what I mean? It could be anything. But don't let that kind of stuff get to you, because everybody's different in a great way. And like I said, nobody is a bad person. Everybody just makes mistakes from time to time and do bad things, but they aren't bad people. And I can't get that out of my head because I don't understand why institutions and systems can't see that about the workers that they already have. I mean, they're great workers, but just because they have a tattoo or they like to eat ice cream with a fork doesn't mean that they're not fit for the institution. So the way we can change things is to become that thing, to have tattoos, to be gay. And I'm not saying be gay just because that's what it takes, but stand behind it, support it if you're not gay. And it's just, it takes an open mind to be a great person. And it takes a lot of courage to be yourself and believe that it's okay, you can be yourself, and to work somewhere with those tattoos or with those piercings or being gay. So, I know I talked a lot, so I'll give you guys some room to process all that, and I guess I'll stop this commentary. But I hope you guys enjoyed my gameplay on Hijacked. I know I was rushing and using a red gun, and you don't really see me use a red gun, but theater mode sucks, so I have to live record all that I can get. And I know this was a Call of Duty gameplay, but it was an important topic, and I like to put that over some cool Russian gameplay so that you guys can stay focused. If you guys have any questions or you guys have some sort of ideas for tattoos for yourselves, please put it in the comment box and let me know, because I really like to interact with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your day or your night or your afternoon, and have a great time. Bye!